My name is Chanda. I call myself an accidental honeyman because after graduating from university, I never had a job for 2 years. So I got an accidental job working for USAID. And that's how my journey and an interaction with bees started. I was posted to a refugee center in the western part of Zambia, where my boss asked me to design a beehive that would be able to offer a solution for returning Angolan refugees to be able to settle possibly properly in their region of Angola. So from that point of view, I became typically an accidental honeyman. So as a result, I went on to work a few years for USAID, and from there, I went on to join the mining company that was saving the mining needs on the Copper Belt province of Zambia. And I thought I had left the bee issues behind in that rural part of Zambia, and I was typically now functioning as an engineer, my dream job. But I saw an advert in the newspaper, and I was intrigued to go back and write something. So I wrote a pitch that was selected, and we were winners of that pitch supported by UK Aid. And that's how eventually I went back to social entrepreneurship. So from the onset, we started off in 2016. And from 2016 to date, we've been able to offer a social entrepreneurship footprint to 2,500 rural producers between Zambia and the DRC. Out of 2,500 rural outgrowers, 1,000 are women. So in other words, typically our revenues that go out to payments for the honey that they produce is 40% going to women typically. And many of these women are actually young. They are less than 35. So our creativity and innovation comes from the fact that we collect trash. This trash, as you can see from the truck, comes from planted plantations other than the natural forests that we have in Africa. So these planted plantations, that's where we get the wood offcuts, and we manufacture on-site our ZAM hive, which costs you $4 only. And from $4, you are able to produce honey every 6 months to a tune of 40 kilos, because it's a double-chambered beehive, as you can see from the picture of a young lady there. And then in terms of environmental sustainability, we're offering a scalable opportunity for rural outgrowers not to hurt the forest by equipping them with these beehives that they can place into the natural forest and ultimately derive revenue from there without hurting the forest, because most of these forests are never planted, and if you cut the trees, you will never be able to replace them. So this is one of our sites in central Zambia where you can see our beehive productivity design. So we are able to do this in various parts of Zambia. So our market strategy is that 95% of everything that we're able to get from our rural outgrowers will go into export. So for the first time this year, we'll have the largest single consignment of honey exported from southern part of Africa to the tune of 100 tons to China. Then our competitive advantage is that we have a scalable model, we are low cost, and we are able to produce this honey anywhere in Africa. So our performance to date is that we've been able to gain recognition from various platforms. One of them is the Dubai Expo, where we were winners, and the Melinda and Bill Gates Foundation, as well as the SEED 2019 UN Entrepreneurship Program. So this is an integrated model of the honey value chain that you can see together with the ZAM hive. The ZAM hive is our prototype beehive that we're able to distribute to our various rural outgrowers. And then, with the money like $5,000, we're able to do that many opportunities. And this is our management team. And we are looking at opportunities that will scale this model throughout Africa. And for that, we are willing to partner with anybody, and we are willing to receive any support. Those are the pictures that will inspire some of you as I go out to sit. And for some of you, you think that the bees sting. But when the bee population begins to decline, it will actually hurt even more. Thank you.